The tomb of Jesus was restored by the Muslim king of Jordan?
Yeah, king of Jordan.
It's kind of a surprise ending to the story, I have to say. I don't think...
The Hashemites are very much the custodians of the Christian and the Muslim sites in Jerusalem. Yeah. And I think maybe that, if you allow me, Tucker, I think that's something that people don't realize, is that a lot of the restoration work that happens there is very much funded personally by the king. I mean, the tomb of Jesus Christ in the Holy Sepulchre was restored by personal donations from King Abdullah.
Wait, what?
Absolutely, yeah.
The tomb of Jesus was restored by the Muslim king of Jordan?
Yeah, king of Jordan.
It's kind of a surprise ending to the story, I have to say. I don't think...
He's a direct descendant of the Prophet Muhammad, right? And he's the one restoring the tomb of Jesus Christ. And I think that's this interfaith story. I was thinking about sort of why is Jordan a special sort of model for that, right? Of coexistence, of interfaith harmony. I think there's three things, Tucker, and if these three things are there, you know, Christian minorities in the Holy Land, they will thrive. Number one is we have constitutional rights as equal citizens. It's in the Jordanian constitution. So Christians and Muslims here have the same rights, complete equality. When it comes to even matters relating to Christian affairs, whether it's marriages and, you know, even some civil affairs, there are Christian courts that are different from the Sharia courts that there are for Muslims. So there's, in that sense, there's, you know, this sort of coexistence. But when it comes to, of course, civil and commercial and all of those kinds of laws, those apply to all of us equally here in Jordan. So constitutional rights are protected. That's number one.
So this is not, so Christianity is an official religion here?
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, there's, in the Constitution, there's freedom of worship, freedom of religion in the Constitution. So this is, so very importantly, if you want to protect Christian minorities or any minority in that regard anywhere in the world, constitutional rights have to be established. And they're established here. They were established here from the very start, right? You know, when the Jordanian tribes and the Hashemites agreed to form a constitution. And they've been there since then. So I would say that's the first thing. The second thing, which I really think is important, is stability.
Yeah.
Right. And the moment you you don't have stability, the first to suffer are the minorities.
Are the weak, of course.
Are the weak. And, you know, stability is so important. Economic stability, political stability, security stability. And that's why it's so sacred, actually, to ensure that there is stability in the region. I would say the last thing is leadership. You know, we're very fortunate here to have, you know, His Majesty King Abdullah and the Hashemite leadership, because the Hashemites have always been about interfaith dialogue, discourse, meritocracy, compassion, mercy. So I think when you have, you know, great leadership, stability, and constitutional rights, yeah, a Christian minority can thrive, and that's what we have here.